let's take a look at the syncing on OneDrive. If you go into File Explorer, you see here's my OneDrive right here. And over here you'll see a bunch of different symbols. There's a cloud, there's a green circle with a check mark, there's a just outlined green circle with a check mark. You'll see there's a little person looking thing there. Okay, all these symbols mean something, obviously. The cloud means it's on the cloud only. That means it's not stored on my computer. So if I disconnect from the internet, I will not be able to get this. On the other hand, it is not taking up space on my computer. Now, at any time when you open up a file, it will kind of go to the stored on your computer state, and then you have to purposely unstore it on your computer again. Now, this is important, especially if you're going to put a lot of files on OneDrive, because your computer hard drive has a usually much lower capacity than OneDrive does, and you want to make sure that you're not storing everything on your computer that's on OneDrive if your computer doesn't have enough room for that, because that can crash your computer. So generally it's best to just keep it stored on the cloud unless it's something you know you're going to need. Like I'm going to be working on this today, and so I'm going to not have it stored on the cloud. Now I'm going to go into my folder of very important stuff. Don't need to rename it, just go into it. And you'll see all of these have this little check mark. Okay, let's say that I want to make this cloud only. What I would do is I'd right click on the file, and I have a couple options here. One of them is to always keep on this device. If I do that, then you see how they all have the filled in green checkbox. That means that at any time, I'm always going to be able to keep it on this device. It's still syncing with the cloud. What that means is that if you got on another device, as long as this device had synced up, you would see it there. For example, if I was working on my desktop and I had this done, it would be on my desktop. If I unplugged or disconnected from the internet and continued to work on it, of course, it wouldn't have a chance to sync up. So if I then set my laptop down and then went to get my phone, it wouldn't be synced. But as long as my laptop was connected to the internet, the version on my phone would be the same. So let's say that you want to save space. Then you would right click and say free up space on this device. Now you notice all of them are online only. They are not stored on this device, so I would not be able to access this if I was not on the internet. But if I am on the internet, I can access it from this device or any other device. So those are basically your two options